Donegal opened their Ulster Championship campaign here at MacCumhaill Park against Fermanagh on Sunday, June the 12th. Tonight the official press launch took place with Rory Gallagher joined by players Frank McGlynn, Ryan McHugh and Hughie McFadden.
8 weeks since our last regulation league game as such, Tom, against Monaghan, so we're really looking forward to it. At the same time, we've enjoyed the build-up. Last October we would have liked to be last or second last out, considering we've had a lot of early starts over the last 5-6 years, and we very much enjoyed the build-up to it, and the lads were away for a week with club championship and that, so we've had a wee bit of time away, but it's been good, and it's obviously topped off now with the weather hitting good. Michael rolled his ankle in the club championship, but it's not severe, so it's not. He's back in full training there a number of weeks. The ankle swole up and that, and he had a minor strain to the ligament, but now he's fine, thank God, and he's good fettle. He's out training there tonight, and Big Neil's training away the last number of weeks, so he is. He had back and Achilles trouble, so he did, but we just eased him into it, and he's back. He's joined in the ball work there about 10 days ago with ourselves, so he has, and we wouldn't be going all the full training sessions. We're kind of minding him, but at the same time, he's very much on the mend. So look, whether Sunday week comes too soon or not, obviously he's played one practice match with ourselves at this stage. He hasn't played any club football, but we'll just monitor him again. But other than that, we've Darragh O'Connor back, joined in. He played a club league game there, and he's been joining in the training matches the last month. Michael Boyle has got the all clear to resume probably another week or 10 days.
What about Carl Lacey?
Carl's fine, so he is. Picked up a weak calf injury, but no, he's nothing serious. Fermanagh very much on the up, Frank, and I think, to be fair, Frank, Fermanagh have been very competitive the last 12-15 years, so they have. They're always very game, number one, so they are. But I think since Pete McGrath's come in, they've been on an upward curve. He came in very late the first year, and he stabilised them in Division 3 after Peter Canavan, and he's obviously got them promoted, and they stayed up, did some great results. They finished out the league very well. When their backs were to the wall, they got a draw against Galway, against Tyrone, and listen, while they were playing Antrim, we've had an eye on them all year. We felt they were always likely to be the winners there, and we're expecting them to come in very positive frame of mind. They'll feel they need to push on. As we all know, from having won an Ulster title, and that's very much on those players' radar, from what I can gather. the people that are writing this off, you have to, I suppose, value what they're saying. I think people have wanted Donegal as a force to be over a long time ago, in 2011, 12, 13. Right up to last year, people have been writing our obituary. We enjoy just going out and playing. We look forward to this time of year. We back ourselves. We feel we have a really good team, a really good squad. We've got lots of young energy in at the minute. Yes, we have players who have a lot of football played. Yes, we have players that aren't going to be around that much longer. There's no doubt about that. But those players have lots of qualities, lots of seasoned, graft. And the number one strength to have is they know how to win Ulster Championship games.
Basically, just looking forward to the game. They're good footballers. They've nothing to lose. They went out. They destroyed Antrim the first half. As I said, they'll be disappointed in the second half, but they showed good battle when Antrim came back to carry on it, to kick on, I should say, and won the game comfortably. They're coming up here to Ballybofey, nothing to lose, so they don't. We have to produce our best game. If not, we'll be in bother.
Yeah, as the boys mentioned, the two Corrigans and Sean Quigley in the full forward line. And those three are going to ask serious questions of any full back line, and the two McCuskers in the half forward line, with a lot of pace. And I suppose their marquee forwards aren't going to win games without the supply coming into them, and they've got two very strong midfielders that are going to give them ample supply of football if they're lit. So I suppose it's up to the men out the field to stop the ball getting that far to the threats inside, and if we can do that, it'll go a long way to win the game. We're used to playing in Ulster Championship games, and we know now that when we go out on the pitch every day, you have a job to do, and I don't think anything else comes into your head but doing that job to the best of your ability. And as Ryan says, if every man pulls together and does it, carries out their jobs as Rory asked, hopefully we'll be good enough on the day.
Listen, any day you go out, you'll do any job you're asked to do. I suppose it took me a long time to adapt to come back playing Gaelic full time. You have to get used to the skills at a higher level. I mean, there's things you can get away in club football, you won't get away at the county standard, so it took me a while to get used to that there and get up to the standard. And then in the games, you'll just go out and do whatever job you're asked to do. With the way the game's gone now over the last few years, there's very particular roles maybe need to be carried out. And I was just asked to play maybe a defensive role some days, and you're more than happy to do whatever job the team requires you to do on the day.
I'd rather it this way, yeah. So I would, very much so. The whole season's been geared, to being ready for now. If you had a contrast last year, we had a late start. You haven't been All Ireland final 2014, and then we were against Tyrone, I think, on May the 17th, and that's a much more pressurised situation being out there. And it's been nice and relaxed all year. We got a good start in the league, and we're able to really focus in on the 12th of June. Once we knew it was Fermanagh then, it's brought a nice edge to it over the last couple of weeks. We've a lot of good quality coming in, Ryan's established himself in Oran. I think the onus on more people. Hughie here's one of them, he's been in the panel a number of years. We've Martin Riley, we've old McHugh, we feel Kieran Thompson's coming back to himself, with Wee Jigger coming back. We feel we've an awful lot of quality. We feel we've done fairly well at underage in the last number of years. We have quality players, but it's about all to prove. You move on. I'm a long time since, as you well know, since I lived in Fermanagh. I'm gone out of Fermanagh since 2002. But at the same time, obviously, to be a team that I would follow. But you have to move on, and very much part of the furniture with these boys. I feel the last 5 or 6 years, you have a great bond, you have a great friendship, and number one, you have a great hunger to win games. And we always want to win the first round of the championship, and it happens to be Fermanagh this time.
So that's it. The time for talking is now over. The stage is now set for Donegal's meeting with Fermanagh on Sunday the 12th of June here at MacCumhaill Park.